Hi, it's Mr. Mike from the Sherburne Public Library, here with another episode of Storytime. Do you remember what month it is? It is February. And we're going to read our poem, February is Fun. Here we go. February has so much to do in such a very short time. The month with only 28 days, or sometimes 29. Groundhogs, Valentines, and presidents too. Looking for shadows and giving our hearts. February has so much to do. Speaking of hearts, we're going to count our hearts. Okay, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's count the Valentines at the top, or the hearts at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, since these hearts are sort of fancy, we're going to call them Valentines. And we're going to sing Red Valentines. Here we go. 1 red, 2 red, 3 red Valentines, 4 red, 5 red, 6 red Valentines, 7 red, 8 red, 9 red Valentines, 10 red Valentines. Great. Okay. Here's our book today. What do we see a lot of on the cover? We see a lot of hearts. What color are those hearts? They're red. Look, it's sort of coming down from the sky. What do we call it when stuff comes down from the sky? Snow? Or sometimes we call it it's raining. And this book is called The Day It Rained Hearts by Felicia Bond. The Day It Rained Hearts by Felicia Bond. One day, it started raining hearts. Have you ever seen that before? I haven't. And Cornelia Augusta caught one. Wow! This is Cornelia Augusta. That's a big name. She caught another. And another. Wow. It wasn't very hard, so she caught some more. It must be getting close to Valentine's Day, she thought. And she set to work making valentines. The hearts she caught would make perfect cards. Cornelia Augusta saw that all her hearts were different. How are they different? Some are big and some are small. But what color are they all? They are red. She looked at each one from the front and the back and the side and decided which ones would be just right for each of her friends. She found 7 that were more or less alike and strung them together with a needle and thread. Ooh, let's count them. They're sort of small, so let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know just the right person for this one, she thought. Then Cornelia Augusta took an especially handsome heart and pasted it on a piece of paper. Have you ever made a Valentine before? You should give it a try. In the center of the heart, she glued a cotton ball, one that was very white and very soft, and she knew instantly who this card would be for. Cornelia Augusta had 8 hearts left. Ooh, can we count to 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the largest one, she drew circles and then very carefully cut them out. Do you know how to cut things out? It can be sort of tricky using scissors. The other hearts were so small, she arranged all of them on one piece of paper. Around the hearts, she painted patterns of many colors. Then she folded her design in half. There was no doubt in her mind who would receive these. Cornelia Augusta put a stamp on each of her valentines. Here are the stamps. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And mailed them. Oh, have you ever mailed something? In the mailbox. Look, is the mailbox bigger or smaller than Cornelia? It's bigger. She has to tiptoe up to reach. It never rained hearts again. Oh, look who got the string of hearts. It's a dog. Not where Cornelia Augustus lived anyway. Oh, look who got the heart with the holes. It's a mouse. It sort of looks like his cheese in the back. But it didn't matter. Oh, look who got the one with all the colors. The turtle. Because the next year, oh, look who got the one with the soft white cotton ball. The bunny. Look at his tail. He's got it looks almost like a cotton ball as well. And the next, and all the years after that. Oh, look at, she keeps going to the mailbox. Cornelia Augusta found other ways to make valentines. Oh my goodness, look up in the trees. What do you see? More hearts. Do hearts usually grow on trees? Not usually. But for Cornelia Augusta, you never know. And that's our story of the day it rained hearts. Now today our letter is this one. R for rained. R. So let's sing our alphabet song and find out where the letter R comes in. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? So R comes sort of in the second part of the alphabet. Not quite near the end, but almost. So can you think of some things that begin with the letter R? Let's go look for the letter R. 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 Way down yonder in the library. Picking up R's and putting them in our basket. Picking up R's and putting them in our basket. Picking up R's and putting them in our basket. Way down yonder in the library. So let's start with this one. You might say it's a flower, but it's a special flower called a rose. And rose begins with the letter R. Rose. And what color is the rose? It's red. Red also begins with the letter R. So there are two things that begin with the letter R. Red, rose. Here, you'll notice, and it goes usually on your finger, although it doesn't really fit on my finger a whole lot. But I have another one that does fit on my finger. It's called a ring. Ring begins with the letter R. Okay, and here is something we don't see a whole lot today, but you can listen to music on it, and you can change the channels to listen to different types of music. It's called a radio. Some of you might have a radio in the car. R for radio. And here we have a rainbow. Rainbow begins with the letter R. And again, what color do we see on top of the rainbow? Red. Red begins with the letter R. Oh, here's a little creature. It's got a long, scaly tail. It sort of looks like a mouse, but remember, things begin with the letter R. It's a rat. Can you say rat? There's a movie called Ratatouille where there's a rat that wants to become a cook. It's a fun movie. Oh, and then we have a robot. Robot begins with the letter R. Let's see if I can get the robot to work just a little bit here. It's walking back and forth. Cool. Can you be a robot? Robot begins with the letter R. And finally, of course, we have our capital R. And what color is it? It's red. And our lowercase r or little r, what color is it? It's blue. Does blue begin with R? Nope. Just red. Red begins with the letter R. I also have some books that begin with the letter R. How to Catch a Reindeer. Look at this fancy R. Oh, and look, there's a little R at the end of reindeer. So there's a capital R and a little r. Cool. Oh, here we have rainbow hands. There's that R. Rainbow begins with the letter R. Ooh, here's a neat book called Return. There's an R there. Oh, and there's another R hiding there. Return. Here's a neat one. Run Wild. Here's a fancy looking R, but that's an R. Run. Here we have T for Ruby. Another fancy R, but that is an R. And the color we've been talking about, red, a crayon story. There's that capital R again. Okay, so those are all things that begin with the letter R. Okay, we've come to the end of story time, so it's time to be a teddy bear. Yeah, or maybe we could be a Valentine. Can you try to be a Valentine? Let's give it a try. Here we go. Valentine, Valentine, turn around. Valentine, Valentine, touch the ground. Valentine, Valentine, show your shoe. Valentine, Valentine, that will do. Valentine, Valentine, reach up high. Valentine, Valentine, touch the sky. Valentine, Valentine, don't you sigh. Valentine, Valentine, wave goodbye. So that's all for today. Have a great day and keep on reading.